Hey guys, this is Gloria. I am back with a different type of video today. Some of you guys have asked about my nails and how I do like a faux uh, manicure or nail set at home. And I just wanted to share this with you guys. So if you have a nail light, that would be great. I'm using this 36-watt nail light from Amazon. You can also pick it up from AliExpress, or, you know, if you have one already, or if you want to get it from a beauty supply or Walmart, Target, wherever. But anyway, this is the one that I have. And it looks like this is LED UV nail light. It's not the best. As you can see, it doesn't have that many lights on it. The yellow parts are the lights. I would love to have one with more lights in it, but this is what I have, so this is what I used. The other thing that I used was some nail polish remover. This could be used to kind of prep the nails and stuff. You know, if you don't have any nail primer or nail dehydrator, which is this. I did pick this up from Amazon, I believe, and it's by Model Ones, and it is nail dehydrator and nail primer, and you may already have this. If you don't have it, it's not, you know, it's not necessary for these type of nails, because normally when you put these nails on, you just use glue and they pop off within a couple days anyway. But the way that I'm going to show you, these nails will last at least about a week. I've had them last for about a week and a half to 2 weeks as well when I do a really, really good prep. So this is the nail prep dehydrator and the nail primer that I use, or that I have. I also use of course, a nail file. This one came, I believe, with my light. You can just use any kind of nail file that you may have in order to file your natural nail. They also have this one right here at the Dollar Tree, which is pretty cool because it has like different sides to it, that you could file like your natural nail, as well as you know, a artificial nail. And so I need to get the plastic off of it. And sorry if you guys hear any lawnmower noise in the background. That is our lawn guy doing our yard, aka my youngest son. I hope that everybody is doing well and that you guys are staying healthy. But I know that, you know, if you're used to getting your nails done, you may want to do something to make yourself feel a little bit better about not being able to go to the salon or something like that. So this nail filer from Dollar Tree has a nail buffer, a polish and shine, a fine grit, a condition nails, smooth nails, coarse grit to shape your nails, and medium grit to refine the shape. And I guess this is probably for natural nails, but you can definitely use it for what we're going to do. The nails that I picked up were from Dollar Tree. They're this brand, Sassy and Chic. I had mine for a long time. When I did go back to the Dollar Tree just recently, they did not have a lot of these at all. I love the size of them. As you can see right here, they had all kind of different ones, as you can see from my nails right here. But I've had these nails for a very long time. So when I went back, they only had this one, and they had like one with like a peach on there. But I love the length because I type all day, so I'm able to use these to type. So those are the ones that I picked up. So actually, you know, if you had to, you could, you know, definitely just use these and a nail buffer from Dollar Tree, and then some nail glue as well from Dollar Tree. Just make sure that you prep your nails really well by and some nail polish remover to prep the nail, dehydrate it, and then use the glue to set your nail on. So what I'm going to show you today, though, is what I do to keep my nails on a while. This is some nail glue, and I think I picked this up from Walmart, but you can definitely get it from Dollar Tree. This is just a little brush that came with I believe it came with this nail glue. This is nail glue gel, and this is the UV gel. And that's the reason why I have my light out, because this gel actually cures, or this glue actually cures with a LED UV light. So the first thing that you want to do when you're doing your nails, and disclaimer, I am in no way a nail tech or anything like that. I'm just showing you guys what I do. So the first thing that you're going to do, because we're going to work on this nail right here, is that you're going to file your nail. And because this is my natural nail, I'm just going to probably use the fine grit, because there is like a little bit of glue on my nail and a little bit of gel on my nail. So I'm just going to buff it. What you would want to do is buff it really, really well, to take the shine off of your nail, because what causes your nail to kind of pop off and lift and stuff is the actual oils that your nail secretes or has on it. So you want to go ahead and buff that nail really well. You want to try to push that cuticle back. And if you have a cuticle pusher, that's great. I'm just going to use the end of my little brush right here to kind of push my cuticle back a bit. And then if you have a file that can get right up inside of here, I'll try to get as close. There we go. Try to get as much of this off as you possibly can, okay? And so I'm just going to go right around my cuticle area and try to get as much of that cuticle up as I possibly can without digging too far down into my natural nail. And so I don't have my brush down here, so I'm just going to use my finger, which is not good because you can be depositing more oil on there, but we're going to just go with it today. So the next thing that I do is I make sure that I check to see which nail is going to work for my fingernail. I did pick that out already, so I picked out another one that looks like the old one that I had on. This was the old one right here, and I could reuse this one and put it back on, but it has some glue underneath it, and I would have to file that, which I could do, but I don't want to take the time right now, so I'm just going to use a new one. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a little bit of Nail Prep Dehydrator, and this is just going to dehydrate that nail out. I'm just going to put just a little bit right in the middle of the nail, and it kind of just fans out. I don't know if you can see that or not, but it kind of fanned out along my nail. All I did was just put it right in the middle of my nail, and it fanned out. So that is all that you really have to do with the dehydrator. And then the nail primer looks like this, and it actually comes with a separate little brush. And so just going to take the brush and dip it in, and then just put a little bit of nail primer on my nail. Okay. And then we're done with that. And then the next thing that I am going to do, and if you didn't have the nail primer and the nail dehydrator, you can definitely use a little bit of nail polish remover or some acetone, or some alcohol, and just kind of clean the nail with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let that primer kind of dry a little bit, because it's still a little wet. So I want it to kind of dry. If you had a fan, that would be great. Not sure if this is a necessary step to let it dry, but I figure the drier it is underneath there, I think the better, maybe. I don't know. Just showing y'all what I do. And so then the next thing that you're going to do is you're going to get your UV gel ready. And this is the way it looks. And you're also going to get your nail glue ready. So you really don't need both, but I use both because I find that this nail polish holds the nail on while this kind of sets up and dries it. It's similar to when we're crafting and we use E6000 glue and we use hot glue. So the hot glue is going to keep it together for you, and it's going to tack it together kind of quickly, right? But the E6000 is going to actually hold it together for the long term. So this is kind of acting as my E6000 right here, and this is kind of acting as my hot glue gun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get my little nail together, see, and I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to pick up some of this UV gel, and I'm going to put the UV gel onto my nail just like that. It's not a whole lot, but it's enough to cover the nail, right? So once I do that, move that over. The next thing that I'm going to do, and you want to have your UV light ready because you're going to put this underneath the light, okay? But the next thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to put some nail glue onto my nail as if I were going to just glue this nail in place. And then I'm going to take my little nail, it's so super tiny, and I'm going to, at a 45-degree angle, I'm going to lay my nail down on top of my, my fake nail on top of my nail. And I'm going to squeeze it down in place. And mind you, the UV gel is not going to set up, but the nail gel will set up. Okay, and I'm squeezing it down pretty tight. And now if any of the UV gel has oozed out, you can get that off pretty easily. And you want to hold that down and in place. And then you're going to turn on your UV light. And I just kind of get it, put my nail right by one of the lights underneath here. Because like I said, my light is not the best light. You may have a better light than I have. But what you want to do is you want to make sure that you're holding that nail in place and you got that nail right underneath the UV light. Because now what's going to happen is the UV light is going to cure that nail in place, right? And so you don't need that long to do it. And so it's pretty much tacked in place right now. And you want to clean up, any areas that you have UV gel, your UV gel. And you want to also make sure you cover this up because you don't want to actually cure your gel. But that's pretty much it. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to put this back in the nail light for another minute or two and allow it to really cook it and seal it in place. And then I should be good to go. So that is it. That is pretty much how I put these cheap Dollar Tree nails on and keep them lasting for at least about a week or two before they go to pop off. Now, I'm very, very hard on my nails. First off, we're all washing our hands way more now than ever. So that's one thing. And then I'm doing, since I'm at home, I'm doing a lot of dishes and a lot of cleaning and stuff like that. So my hands are always in some type of water almost all throughout the day. Plus, cleaning and stuff like that. And I have a cat, so I'm opening up cat food and I'm just doing all kind of stuff with my nails. So I'm not being super nice or super easy on these nails at all. And so they are lasting a pretty good amount of time by me using this technique of the nail glue as well as the glue gel, the UV gel. So I'll link everything down below for you guys so that you can see what I picked up. I also did purchase some stuff from a nail company, and I'm waiting on it to come. I've purchased it probably over a week ago. It hasn't shipped out yet, but I'm hoping that it will come soon, you know, and that I could play with that stuff as well. So that is about it, guys. I'm not going to have you to just sit here until the 2 minutes is up. All I'm doing is just baking the nail in my little nail lamp so that the UV gel will cure. All right, guys, if you have any questions or comments, just leave them down below, and I'll get back with you as soon as I possibly can. Take care, guys. Bye.